For centuries, the best wines in the world were made in France. And in 1976...
I just read an article that said California is going to produce wine that will rival the finest of the French.
Bonjour.
They held a competition to prove it.
I'm going to California to try and find some respectable competition.
The world tends to think of us as a bunch of hicks taking on the French.
Did I mention that the tasting was blind?
I don't know. If the French lose, they might bring back the guillotine.
Is there a spare in that trunk?
Oh, yes. And a first aid box with a snake bite kit.
It was the American spirit.
Hey, can we get a barrel sample for this French wine snob? He doesn't think we make real wine here.
Against the French tradition.
People make some pretty good wine in this area.
My definition of palatable might be slightly different from yours.
They didn't have the history.
Everything all right here?
These Californian wines. Oh, so good.
What were you expecting, Thunderbird?
They didn't have the culture.
Hey, come on!
Get some help! Oops.
All they had
The cultivation of the vine is an art form.
was a dream.
Taste that! You'll tell your children about this wine!
Oh, gee. That is some Chardonnay.
If one of us wins, we all win, right?
Good luck for Napa.
I'm sorry, sir, but FAA rules only allow you to bring one bottle of wine in your travel bag.
I can't have these wines jostled about in cargo.
I'll take one, and so will my husband.
I'll carry one for you, sure.
This fall, discover the true story
La première place.
that shocked the world. Bottle shock.
Why don't I like you?
Because you think I'm an ass, and I'm not really. I'm just British, and, well, you're not.
Hi, everyone. You're watching TrailerHits.com from Blockbuster Studio. I'm Chelsea Cannell.
And I'm Brian Corsetti, the only show that judges the movies by the trailer. Now, this one, Chelsea, I gotta tell you, the Doobie Brothers soundtrack is an all-time for me. I loved it. Dennis Farina is in it, which is my personal favorite actor. And guess what? I love it.
You love it.
Hands down, all the way. It's got that 70s vibe. It's based on a true story. All the things I like. I'm gonna see this movie.
Well, good. You know, I loved it too. I thought it was a really entertaining trailer. Love seeing Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
I think he totally makes me laugh. And the one thing that was weird though, that one kid with the long, shaggy blonde hair, I kept thinking he was Brad Pitt for some reason. Like the whole time, looked like a young Brad Pitt. Love the Doobie Brothers as well. Thought it was kind of fun. It's a slice of history, again, a true story, which can always be a good or a bad thing. Sometimes, you know, studios do that if they need a little extra push. But I think it's going to be interesting.
You know what? I feel that in this movie, I could learn something from it. What I can learn a little bit more about wine.
And you need to learn a little bit more about wine.
Everybody needs to learn a little bit more about wine, right?
I think so. And you know, it's funny, I saw it in one of the reviews a couple weeks ago. Someone was saying this was Rocky for wine aficionados. Not sure I agree with that, but
that's weird.
But interesting. An interesting take on it. I definitely think I'll see this movie. Trailer hit.
Trailer hit. We agree, Chelsea. Here on TrailerHits.com, I'm Brian Corsetti.
And I'm Chelsea Cannell, and we'll see you next time.